Okay, I am back, and this is my deck list from the last video where I opened all my packs. And so you can see behind me a quick refresher. And as another brief reminder, I'm going for these missions, which are tropes, plate, and narrative points games. So let's hop into the ladder with Mage Armor, who I have coordinated to match with. All right, so I did hit Made Armor. The player base for the game is kind of small, so if you prearrange with somebody on the Discord to enter the competitive queue at the same time as you, you'll hit them. All right, just message him to say that we found each other. And then let's, wow, okay, so I have to read most of my cards, but let's remind what the Sun Gazing Guru does. When he performs, he gains an extra star and then destroys this. So I will probably try to Manchang, or I could Severus. So he wants to perform, die, and trope. Okay, I'm actually going to Severus, and then Guru. Gain, okay, well, I don't have all that many characters to summon right now, so maybe Calamus Severus was a bad idea. So they played this, geez, I gotta read it. When the left neighbor lands an attack, this swift attacks the same target, and when any neighbor performs successfully, he gains a narrative. So keep in mind that the ace of the stage's left neighbor is the queen pin. It works from my perspective, as well as my opponent's. So she wants another character to die, and he has spikes, so it deals damage in return when attacked, and he's a 1. Jeez, so 1/5 with spikes. That's pretty big. All right. I think I'm going to dodge, assuming that they attack me, you know, predicting that I will perform, and then I perform later. So gain a star for each enemy character, or I could try to deal gone wrong someone, which only works. I can only gain a star if the character who got dealed died. So I'm going to actually undo this, skip one middle frame, and form like this, which I think is a little trickier. Alright, so I dodged that one attack, and then I guess the queen pin is probably going to attack me as well. Oh no, the queen pin attacks my lead here. So I will get the Guru performance off, but my opponent was able to take out my lead. And with the lead dying, queen pin gets a star. And with my own guy dying, queen pin gets a star. So queen pin's at 2, and I've generated 3 total. 1 on Calamus Severus, who I can't play, and 2 free. So with the free narrative, I summon someone, and all the narrative will go to them. So do I think that I'm going to win with BBQ Bill here? I still can't deal gone wrong anyone to kill. I could lightning, and I could Pingoon. What's Ace gonna do? Ace is probably gonna... No, he can't perform and he can't attack. So there's nothing for Ace to really do. I should just kill Ace, right? And if I do that... I'm wondering if I should Centurion and kill. Alright, let's do that. Centurion and kill the Ace. I know that I'm giving up a few stars on Bill here by summoning the Centurion now. Fake, I don't know what... Oh, that was the frame that I added, which... Oh, okay. So, theirs says fake because I have an extra frame that they would not have gotten to queue into. Alright. So they did the Carnivore, which, for those who aren't familiar, this is exactly the same as in the previous version, which I really love the Carnivore. I don't think I opened any. He destroys the lead on set, gains 2 free narrative, and since my opponent wanted to play Spade anyway, they just cut that 2. Alright, so I have these two expendable legionaries who die fast. I really wasted the summoning because Severus could have used it and Bill could have used Legionnaire's high cost. But let's try to figure out... Okay. I'm going to say Bill goes in, and then I'm going to play the Penguin and the Deal Gone Wrong. No, sorry. I'm going to play Maximum Massacre and Deal Gone Wrong. So the... no, I mean, I can't kill anyone. No, I was going to play the Penguin. Okay. So who's going to attack? Let's go for the... Let's go for Spade, and then try to Deal Gone Wrong Spade. Next scene. Power at a price, deal 2 damage to a selected character and give it lethal. Ouch. Oh, my bad. They killed my character. So by killing my Legionnaire, both of the Centurion, or by killing my Centurion, both of the Legionnaires died. He again sacrifices his own lead, but I think this is going to be fairly beneficial for me because Bill, and then Bill should get... Okay, that's the 2 free. And then I should gain 4 stars here? Just 2. I don't know why I gained just 2. It might be from my Centurion and the... Let's see, what does this say? Destroyer lead? So it might be from my opponent's lead and my Centurion, and it doesn't count the Legionnaires. Check it out. Okay. In the Discord. So here's a good time to plug the Discord, actually. Before I do anything else, I'm going to do everybody dodge, or everybody jump. So now all my characters should have 1 dodge, and then I'm going to attack and Deal Gone Wrong. Try to take one of these out. So the Discord is open to everyone, and you can ask questions. The devs are active, they respond and stuff, so I will probably post this split in the Discord and ask them who do they think, where do they think the 2 came from, and why didn't the 2 1-1s give me stress? Alright. If I had, so we can see up here, if I had attacked the correct dino, I would have interrupted that attack. Impossible to say, though. Alright. So the Debt-Ridden Scholar has Backfire, which means he's going to die regardless. I can Lightning someone. If the Scholar attacks my 1-1, or if anyone attacks my 1-1, the 1-1 will die, and my opponent has the Spotlight. So if I try to run this attack, for example, if they attack me in the first 2 frames, I will just have wasted that. So both my leads cost 2, which makes this a little tricky because I have 5 total, so I can only take 2 actions. For example, if I wanted to dodge, could only dodge and attack. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I don't think that summoning either of my leads is particularly effective right now. So they did tag in on the dino? Oh my gosh, they tagged out the dino and didn't summon anyone in its place. Okie dokie. So Black Friday Frenzy is good if I have a board. I really don't right now. I feel like I should Lightning the ace of the stage. They're probably going to perform with the Scholar. So I could either take out the Scholar while it performs, or I could Lightning the ace of the stage. I'm going to do this, and so Bill here, BBQ Bill, says for each of your action frames this scene, and I don't know if attacking with an action card counts as action frames. We will check this out. I mean, this is the first time I've ever... Oh, wow, they just attacked me. I really thought they would perform for the bonus. I mean, maybe he countered my expectations there. So overall, that scene was pretty good for Mage. Oh, now I understand. So look at that. He got 2 stars, which means that the attack did count as 2 action frames. Good to know, even though it didn't go through. And what my opponent did was they took out the scholar, so that queen pin was the left neighbor. That was very wise, and knowing that interaction for the future, I will be aware. All right, this is a 1-1, and when he dies, gains a star. So my opponent's Richard Spade is looking pretty tasty to win the game. So how do I stop this? I could Grimby Hugger the Augur. I mean, that seems rough. Grimby Hugger is only a 2/3. So I'm thinking if I put Left-Handed Lieutenant in before Grimby Hugger, they don't really do much together. But okay, let's play Left-Handed Lieutenant and then Grimby Hugger the Augur so that they can't gain a star. But I think this game is pretty much over because I'm not close. Ooh, they got 2. Oh, dang. They got 2 free narrative from that, which means actually regardless, when they summon Spade, they're going to finish him. Wow, good plays. Tagging out the dinosaur for more stars really worked for them. And I'm not surprised. I mean, I love the carnivorous carnivore. What does it say? Conniving carnivore. Alright, so I lost there. Alright, we're back with Mage Armor for our second match of, I assume, his same deck. I don't know, I'm using the one deck I've built for this. Yeah, so I actually have a lot, well, not even a lot. I've got 3 characters here, and Penguin can't even be queued without a target. That's unfortunate. I could sail by shooting whomever he summons. That would be funny. Alright, I'm going to do Bill, Guru, and Sail by Shooting. So Sail by Shooting hits a random enemy character. Oh, please don't hit the Augur, honestly. Hit the turkey. When a neighbor performs successfully, gains star. So I should have just played the Sail by Shooting earlier. Nice. No, I sniped the turkey. Bill should get 1 star from that. Nice. So now what I want to do is, so Doomed Augur gains 1 star when it dies, and then Queen Pin, when another character dies, gains a star. I want to take out Queen Pin as fast as possible, so let's do this. And then, so they're all action cards, which is good for Bill, but each enemy character, Maximum Massacre gains a star for each enemy character that died while this was on stack. So it would only gain me 1 star right now if those even both land. I could try to perform with the Guru, but I think he's just gonna attack me, and I'm willing to use that mislead. The other thing I could do is I could send in the Pingoon early to try to interrupt an attack, but I'm fine just picking up Queen Pin. They froze my Bill instead of my Guru. That's unfortunate. Alright, so since I dealt damage to the Queen Pin while she was performing, I stole that. And they did, as predicted, take out my guy, but what am I trying to say? But the dude dogger didn't die, and I mean, Queenpin didn't die either. So, how is this going to work? When this lands an attack, its right neighbor swift attack the same target. So I could Pingoon the 1/1. No, I would not like to cause characters to die if I can avoid it. Experimental Steroids gives somebody +3/+3. I think I should Steroids the Lieutenant and then attack the Queenpin. So the Queenpin attacks my 2/3, which I expected. I don't think I said it earlier, but I don't know what this card does, but it looks like a trope. Deal 2 damage to a pre-selected character and give it lethal. So he tried to take my guy out with 2 damage, but since I pumped it up with the steroids, oh no! Ducks. So by summoning Spade, the Queenpin left, and so my attack didn't land. Now, overall it's okay, because I would have killed the Queenpin anyway, but now what's going to happen? They are going to send somebody or some croak into the left-handed lieutenant. And my bill is almost done. So, they would probably send the augur into the lieutenant, thinking that I'm going to spend my lieutenant to kill Spade. However, no, I have the spotlight. So unless they damage me, they can't really stop this. I see. So part of Bill's weakness comes from the fact that he's at scene end. So if I take him out by putting in another lead, he won't finish his narrative arc. So let's go like this, and then Maximum Massacre. I feel like let's just play both. I know it empties out my hand. They vaccine my attacker guy. Ooh, that was a really good play there to counter, because vaccine enters in the first frame. Alright, so they take out my 5/2. And then try to perform with the 1/1. It has a little, looks like there's a visual bug over there. I really hoped I was going to generate free narrative with my spells, with my tropes, but that did not happen, so. Okay, cool. So we advanced into Act 2 because I finished BBQ Bill. Now I have 6 frames. What I want to do is gain a narrative so that I can play Wise Wing. Now, gaining a narrative takes 2 frames, probably to perform, and Wise Wing takes 2 frames. Fortunately for me, my 2 leads here also are 2-frame leads. So let's perform with Bill, and then send in the guy who gets stars for friendly characters entering. I'm not going to have that many friendly characters enter, though. So let's instead put in Manchang, perform with the guy who's going to be left over, and then Wise Wing. Alright, they play a lead, maybe thinking I was going to take out their lead with my attacker. The 1/5 Spikes guy. And then the Skeleton, the Doom Scholar? Get Rid and Scholar that we saw last game. Alright. So, I hope it's obvious, but because I performed... Nope. Because I performed, Manchang got me an extra star, so that's why he's at 2, and then because I gained a star, Wise Wing premiered. Alright. Qual, or Call, I don't know exactly how you say the name, says you can perform with any number of characters. When a friendly character's performance is interrupted, all your characters stop performing. So I don't actually know how you queue that up, but they probably won't perform this time because I have enough attackers on the board. So I guess my hope is to kill either Qual or the Get Rid and Scholar while my opponent doesn't have Queenpin on the board, so let's do that. Let's send Penguin in here. Let's summon the... No. Let's then dodge with somebody. So Man-Chang, because my opponent's attacks should land in the second frame of my dodge roll as well. And then I will summon the Guru and perform with the guy who I think is most likely to stay alive, which is Wyvern. Okay. So they backscene my what? My Man-Chang? Who are they going to backscene? Maybe the Wise Wing. I don't know. They freeze my Man-Chang. So, interestingly, Master Sun Man-Chang says when a friendly character dodges or performs. So it can be Man-Chang himself, which is probably why they froze him, and maybe they just thought he had the most attack. But I was definitely able to take out that Scholar. So Pack Hunt says, when this lands an attack, all your other unfrozen characters of the same tribe attack the same target as well. So we're looking for any skeletons, which I don't think anybody's a skeleton. Wall is not. Cactus is a Grenby. And so this is the only skeleton, so that doesn't really... Pack Hunt doesn't really change anything right now. But I think we can be pretty confident that my opponent is going to summon Queen Pin. So Queen Pin comes in on the second frame. It says when another character dies. And fortunately my Guru might die. So if they summon Queen Pin first, then I should perform with Guru right away. If they are not, if they know that that's going to happen, they should attack Guru with anybody. I'm going to say they attack Guru with the skeleton, and then I'm going to perform with Guru, and then perform with Wise Wing, because Wise Wing shouldn't die. I mean, they can play Trope. Alien Abduction. Oh no. Right. No, I was right. That's Alien Abduction up there in the second frame. And who do they return to my hand? Guru. Alright, so they removed it temporarily. Alright, he's got his little performance anyway. That shouldn't work. And then Wise Wing performs, and my opponent's skeleton performs. So I think I really countered them that turn specifically by taking out the skeleton with writing. However, we can see that I'm pretty low on stuff to do. So I could either keep trying to progress Man-Chang, or I could bring in Calamus Severus and the Pro-Prophet Centurion and sort of threaten both leads. I really can't take out Queen Pin right now. So then the other option here is dodging. Let's see, no, Severus also only has 2 attack. So dodging just saves this guy from dying, but it doesn't really it doesn't work to take out the Queen Pin in any way. So I'm going to, I mean, he's got 5 health. What? I mean, we know my opponent plays some damage tropes. Okay, I'm gonna dodge because Man-Chang says if I dodge successfully, if I dodge successfully, I gain a star. So I did call that. I thought he was going to attack with a Grenby, but okay. So I gained a star on my Man-Chang, and then performed with the Wise Wing, which they couldn't take out. And performing gets me 1, Man-Chang gets me 1, so I just need any 1 star to finish Man-Chang, and my opponent knows that, so what are they going to do? Probably try to take out Man-Chang with maybe tropes, maybe an attack. And they go first, so let's dodge. Right, you can't dodge twice. So let's dodge. They're probably going to go for the Guru, which I don't, not really worried about. Let's hit this Scholar. No, that just seems like a waste. Let's summon a Fight Cover in order to have some smoke on the board, just in case it doesn't end the game. So they decided not to attack my Man-Chang, probably because they couldn't kill it. Dying and killing my character and killing his own, get 2 stars to Queen Pin. the gravity does attack in a frame in which I wasn't dodging, and they try to really abduct my knee again. Yeah. I really like that animation, by the way. That was all Kirby does. So now the only alive... Oh no, Queen Pin is active. So they have to attack my Fight Clubber first, which means I should be safe to perform with the Mask King. And then, play what's the range. Well, I could have dodged with the Fight Clubber, but yeah, there was... They would have had to play it slow and deal 4 damage to my Man Chain. I don't know, I guess, off the top of my head, any targeted 4 damage tropes. So, yeah, I had a pretty clear path to victory there, and I think that game was a good example of if you take the board in this game, if you can control the board, you can progress your own arcs without terribly much interference. And so it's very much a board matters game, which I think card players really enjoy, card game players. And you don't just develop a board so that you can punch someone's health total down. Alright, let's get into a third game with Mage Armor. Okay, as I was saying, having enough of a board so that you can do things, and also sometimes having a board shape that counters your opponent, like I had the 1-3 and he only had 2 attack stuff, that allows you the freedom to dictate whether you form or attack and try to interrupt, and so the player who's behind on board often ends up behind in the game. Alright, so I have a Black Friday Frenzy here, which is great for Bill, but I need to build up a board first. So let's do when another friendly character enters, and then Guru, and then Wise Wing, so I'm already getting to draw a card off the Wise Wing. So I think this is a good early turn for me, but we do know that the Queen Pin to start can provide some rough play for me. Oh, remember last game I sniped the turkey with the random 3 damage? That was also pretty key, and I think the turkey's going to have a problem. He himself can't perform, but when the Queen Pin... No, actually, it's any neighbor. When any neighbor performs, he gains a star, and then when this editor dies, at the top part of your library, you may put it at the bottom. So this is predicted to be a very strong card by the Discord, because it's a 1 frame, which means you can slide it in very easily, and it improves your draw. So, how do I... Remember that Calamus Severus, when another friendly character enters the set, gain a star. So I think I want to play the Fight Clubber. Steroids, I should save for Bill. I could Everybody Jump. Yeah, they're probably going to try to attack. So, does the Queen Pin attack the Guru is the question. And if yes, can I live with the Guru dying? And so I have Wise Wing trade with this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have Wise Wing trade with the Soothsayer and then play Fight Clubber, so that the Soothsayer can't perform. Deal 2 damage to a selected character. So they try to take out my Guru with a trope. Okay. Then I get to hit the Soothsayer, which, look at that, prevents its future attack, so that's nice, because I kill it. One unfortunate thing about that is that the Queen Pin gains, but okay. Ace of the Stage says when the left neighbor lands an attack, and when any neighbor performs. However, the turkey can't perform, but he could attack. So, let's say that the turkey attacks the Fight Clubber, and then the ace also trades with the Fight Clubber. I can't stop it, but the Fight Clubber will survive. So in no situation should I attack with the Fight Clubber, because he could be countered. Also, Severus as a 2 attack doesn't take anybody out. So I could simply have everybody dodge, Black Friday Frenzy doesn't seem to line up very well. I mean, I do love the fight cover being able to attack, but okay, let's try to take out the queen pin and then play Guru and then later try to finish the queen pin off with the fight cover, but I worry that the fight cover will be dead by the end of the scene. No, the alien abduction. Okay, so it's not dead, but its attack won't work. They play a doomed augur and then perform with someone who's obviously still alive. Oh, the queen pin, wow, so... Oh, that's why, okay. So I really don't want to kill the augur. I could... Okay. I have Outlaw Chariot Rider, who's a nice 3/3, and he unfreezes if I gained narrative. Going back to the board concept, I need to figure out how to make my board square up better against my opponents so that I can eliminate their stuff and then give myself the freedom to... I mean, we saw, since they had the alien abduction, they were free to perform with the queen pin getting 2 stars for that. And I just don't have high attack things right now to kill the queen pin. And I don't want to kill the doomed augur, and I also don't have 3 attack to kill the other 2 guys on board. So I feel like I might need 2 experimental steroids in order to take out this stuff. It's just... does one of these attack the Wise Wing before that happens? Alright. Ah, dang. So the Wise Wing attacks too late. They decide to attack... Oh, because they can... Ouch, I didn't think about that. So... Oh, he died and she got a star. Wow, that was a really good play by my opponent, because I didn't remember that the ace swift attacks after his neighbor does a normal attack. Okay, so they're probably going to play spade because Qual takes 12 stars to complete. So what do I want to do here? He can attack, the augur can attack, and the carnivore can attack. He only swift attacks when his left neighbor doesn't attack, so they're probably going to perform with the augur instead of attacking, which forces me to decide if I'm going to take it out or not. And I'm trying to save Black Friday Frenzy. Let's have everybody jump. That keeps my guys alive, and then play the fight cover that they've already seen in order to get a chunkier board. So they vaccine my Wise Wing, which is okay. So I would have attacked with the Wise Wing had I made a choice, and then as predicted, they perform with the... Wait, what? No. They perform with the augur, and something I did forget was that if you are dodging while an opponent performs, your dodger gets frozen, and that's part of the rock, paper, scissors effect of this game between attacking, dodging, and performing, where dodging counters attacks but is countered by performing. So, spade already has 4 stars. This might be an everybody or a Black Friday Frenzy scene because I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get turkeyed. Alright, let's instead do Bill and Deal Gone Wrong, the augur. So, as expected, the turkey does this attack, but my brawler will stay alive. Oh, no, okay, they're playing a tag in. This lands first, so do I get to take the star? Let's see if I take performing star by killing it. No, they got their star? even though I interrupted the performance. I mean, I didn't attack into it, but I killed it, so that's unfortunate, but let's take it for what it is. And then, so here's where I want to play the Black Friday Frenzy. I have some thicker guys, so let's do Black Friday Frenzy and see how that pans out, but they might just summon the Queen Pin first. At the same time, though, when a neighbor performs successfully, gain a star, so they might be trying to perform with Spade. No, I don't know why they got a star, because if the 1/1 Augur had performed successfully, the Ace would have given them another star. So, okay, they take out their Spade lead, which is fine, because I was going to kill it anyway, and it looks like my attacks will go before the Queen Pin is summoned. So again, let's see how this plays out. So that 1 damage was pointless. That good, it took out a guy. That almost took out a carnivore. And then, okay, Black Friday Frenzy should probably say all your unfrozen characters, because I was hoping that the Wise Man was going to make a trade, but he didn't, so I have the Spotlight. I think it's kind of obvious that I want to hit the carnivore with the 1/1, and this attack doesn't really do much for my. I mean, it takes out the Light Clubber. My problem with I want to play Stuntman for the 1/1, but the problem is he takes 3 frames to enter, and then I would attack. So that would be all I get to do, and I need to be doing more than that. I'd really love to take out the Queen Pin, but I just don't see how that's going to happen, unless I counterattack her, which I won't. I'm going to do this and play the Outlaw Chariot Rider, because with his unfreezing, I think he's a great guy to put experimental steroids on. So, wow. Maybe he tried to mind games me back, but my most obvious play of hitting the dinosaur was, it worked out for me. Oh, I see. They didn't care because they got to deal 5 to my Bill. Ouch, 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 ouch. So that's Provoke, if you are unaware, is that they just had to target my Provoker once with an attack, and then they could target anybody else. Since Queen Pin's done, oh my goodness, I just cannot win this game from here. Right? They're gonna... They will probably play Richard Spade and then play a trope. And I cannot attack Spade because I don't have any flank attackers. So the only way to avoid that is if they decide to perform with the Queen Pin and then play Spade. So I need to interrupt that performance. Which means doing this, and then the only thing to do is try to win my own leads. Alright, I think I did it. Right? Yep, that star went to me. But if they have any trope in hand, they're going to win it next turn. Which means that I have to kill Spade. So, they know that I must kill Spade. Do any of my guys have special attacks that go in the first frame? No. Grumpy Hugger is too late. All of this doesn't change anything, so what I have to do is attack Spade, and if they have any frame that any trope that lands in the first frame, they will just win. So let's operate as if they don't. Hit Spade, kill Spade. Spade might dodge. If Spade dodges, I would need to send somebody else into him. And then, well, I ran out of frames for the Fight Clubber, so let's just play Left-Handed Lieutenant, get a star, unfreeze the Chariot Rider, but they do have a vaccine, and the vaccine apparently doesn't even have to resolve anymore for it to trigger spades. Let's pull up spade for those who don't know. Whenever you play a trope card, gain a narrative star. So at this time, and I don't know if this is always the case, but playing the vaccine then triggers Spade's lead ability, which is playing a trope. And that is before the effect resolves to freeze my guys. So that's what I said. Any first frame resolver would win him the game. Definitely in game number 2 of this set, sniping the turkey gave me the board. And in this game, I really struggled to take out his 3 health characters, thus not taking the board and letting the Queen Pin and Richard Spade both rack up those stars faster than my characters could. So maybe an adjustment. I mean, the Madcap Stuntman can be a 4/4, but he takes 3 frames to enter, and I sort of built this deck around that Madcap Stuntman's 2 attack limit, just because of the cards that I own. Outlaw Chariot Rider should be really good in this kind of matchup because he's a 2-frame 3/3. Fight Clubber is okay because he's a 4/6, even though he costs 3 frames. And Left-Handed Lieutenant is a 2/3 that lets somebody else attack with him. So maybe I drew 2 Left-Handed Lieutenants this game. Maybe I needed to play them earlier so that I could attack with a 2 and his neighbor and take out those 3 health guys. Otherwise, I need to find some other 3 health, 3 attack characters to better trade on the board. And also the leads. So these basic leads have about 5 health, which is good. I mean, I think it's healthy for gameplay to have the leads stay on the board a while, but that does make it kind of difficult to kill them. Without something like the Conniving Carnivore, who's a 5/4, and I'm not running horror right now. Carnivore is a horror side character, so at 5 health, I need more than 2 attack side characters. I need a 3 attack and a 2 attack. So I guess that would be one improvement that I should look forward to in my deck, is finding more 3 attack cheap characters. So that'll be all for today. Set of 3 with Mage Armor, coordinated via the Discord. I don't think I've asked yet, but commenting and liking the video are free to you, and they are fantastic ways to support me, and also tell YouTube that you liked the video and like my channel. And then aside from that, subscribe to see more gameplay with live commentary videos like this, and let me know in the comments if there is something else that you would like to see regarding this game, like news or maybe custom cards. Let's put the phrase Mage Armor, who's my opponent, in the comments if you watch the video all the way to this point. Thank you so much. Did you know every viewer has a superpower? That's right. Your superpower is to magnify any video just by clicking thumbs up. It's free to do, and when you do, it tells YouTube that this video was helpful and enjoyable. The YouTube algorithm chooses to amplify videos with likes to a wider audience, so it is the simplest way to help my channel. The algorithm also judges engagement via comments, so if you are willing, leave a comment. Include the special phrase I gave earlier, or call me out for not having one. It really does help me out, so please just take a moment to exercise your superpower. Thanks, and if you're looking for more by me, check out to the left the video of mine that YouTube thinks is best suited for you to watch next. Or check out my entire screenplay video log to the right. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay resilient.